Gratitude Tuesday, everybody. It's another new week, and for this week, we're going to talk about tips on how to boost your career. Why do we want to boost our career? Obviously, if we have a goal in life, and part of the goal would be career growth, then we really have to be conscious on how we build relationships and the work that we do every time we clock in and clock out at work. It's important also that we bring value to the organization so that they could see our potential and could make us lead to the next level of the organization. Here are the steps on how you could boost your career. Number one, bring a positive, good attitude. Nobody wants to be working with a Debbie Downer or somebody who completely whines on a day-to-day basis. Nobody wants to work with a complainer or a clock watcher. So make sure that when you go to work, you go and give your 100% self. You focus on the task at hand and you make sure that you build relationships with the people around you. Number two, study your boss. What does your boss or your leader want? What is important to your leader? When you understand what is important to them, you would easily be on the same page with that leader, and it's easy for you to present the work that he or she would require from you. So number two, study your leader or know your leader. Number three, be precise with your work. Check your work 3 times before you send something out. For me, it's a little bit embarrassing if I submit an email with the wrong spelling or something with a not good grammar. Your work on time. Aside from the language or the grammar, it's also important that if you're working with data, you give the accurate data that's asked from you. Because if they ask something and you give something different, then it might be a more stressful way to complete the work or the task at hand. You might be pulling down the productivity in the workplace. So check your work 3 times before you send it out. Number four would be anticipate what your leader would ask for. Before sending an email, since you've already studied your boss and you know them, anticipate what they're gonna ask. If you know that they're gonna ask further questions about it, then expound on the information that you're sharing. Because not sharing the complete picture would just lead to constant emails, and that would eat up the time and also spam the mailbox. So make sure to be accurate in what you're saying and read it the way your boss would read it so that you could give your boss the complete picture. And last but not the least is be self-sufficient. If you can do it, then just do it. Don't rely on people to do it for you. If you have the ability and the knowledge to complete the task, do it. If you want somebody to check it for you because you just want to make sure that you got it correctly or accurately, you can also do that, but be self-sufficient. For the small things in the workplace that you can do it for yourself. And that way, you're gonna make sure that you build your career by setting the right example to your colleagues as well as building the strong relationship with them. So those are the tips that I'm sharing on how to boost your career. I know it's not everything, so if you have your own idea on that you could share in the comment section below so that we could communicate and learn from each other. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope we're gonna practice it together. And as I always say, Gratitude Tuesday!